Well, hello, and welcome to some Dwarf Fortress. I was able to do a full stream today with no internet interruptions, and I started a new fortress. Here's part 1 of that stream. If you like the video, please like the video and enjoy. We'll see if this is even a good spot for my camera. It might or might not be. Alright, so everything's going to occur over the course of 100 years that we put into the game here. So everything is just happening, and you see all these random events that are occurring in this world that are going to create the game, create the world. I look at this kind of like a D&D campaign. All right. Cool. Play. So all of those events there are now in place, and they are going. Which means, have I played before the Steam release? I have not. Oh, dude, there's so much lore. If you click on Legends here, it tells you all of the stuff that has happened since that 100 years. So all the artifacts, we can just click on a random one. Let's see. Tells us Lessons Shamed was a legendary iron short sword. This iron short sword, all craftsmanship the highest quality, is encircled with some bands of blue peafowl bone. So I have played about 30 hours of the game. Like, I just haven't been able to stream anything because my internet's been weird. Yep. Before it was made with fairly heirloom. Made a fairly heirloom? Yeah. And I was lost to the legends? Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to showcase that, like, this is within 100 years of the lore being created. This is all the stuff that was created. Historical figures became the enemy of this. It tells you all about, like, what they did in those 100 years. You can see in mid-autumn, 39, 51, 60. So there's a lot that's happened in those 100 years. But we're gonna go ahead and start our fortress. It takes us about 2 weeks in the 100th year to get to wherever we're going. We're gonna skip the tutorial. I'm on my own. All right. And what we're looking for is we are looking for medium temperature. We're gonna look for a little, no aquifer. Look for a river. And we're gonna look for some soil that's gonna be deep. We're gonna look for clay, iron, and we are looking for flux stone layer. Yes. And then pick a serene area with no aquifer. We're gonna give it a go. And what this is gonna do is actually going to scan. I think I botched that. It's actually gonna scan the world, looking for areas that we want. We have a lot, so let's clear that. Since there's already a lot, let's see. Oh, savagery. I want stop this. Savagery. We want calmness in the world. Elevation. Let's go with the river. That way we've got be a little more precise with what we want. I know we need the stone flux. Doing things in D&D game where players don't get experience, but we level up in story points. Murder hobo are confused and actually thinking about their choices. Yeah! Deep soil can be super helpful. Then let's go deep. I used to, I did experience, and I ran into a group that was a bunch of murder hobos. So instead, what I did was I leveled up via milestones, and that really changed everybody's perspective on like the game. So this right here is going through every tile that we could land on, and is kind of going through my parameters to choose which where we want to go. Essentially. And the music might be a bit loud, and I'm sorry, I'll change that when we get into the game. So here's a couple other fortresses we can see that's already established. And this looks like some good area here. I think what that would do is it would make murder hoboing pointless. Which I believe is the point of that. This looks like a decent area down here. Let's take a look. No trees there. Heavily forest. Thick. There's a lot of other forest in here. Or fortresses in here. But I think this is going to be a solid place to embark. I felt real bad for one group I did. I had the first encounter was like a goblin ambush, and 2 goblins crit on their bow attacks in the like off the first thing of combat. I felt so bad. Hey Tipsy, how's it going? I felt so bad for him. Platinum, iron, gold, silver, light aquifer. Didn't I search for deep soil? There you go. Shallow sand, shallow clay, light aquifer. It's a pretty solid area here. Deep soil. Very deep soil down here. Let's take a look. See. Shallow clay, shallow clay, sand, some soil. There's deep soil right below it. We got elves and goblins from this, but not bad. The mission was intel, and they failed. Sounds like they did right though. Sounds like you did right though. All right, I think this is a good starting point. Let's confirm there. All right. Let's see. Helmet spawns copper picks. I started with extra copper picks, so this is what I got going on here. Let me go back. Good morning. Yeah. Now, Zilla, from what I've heard, their campaigns are spot on. Let's see. What do you guys think a name should be? I'm just kind of randomizing right now. Wound mob. I like that. See, our fortress is going to be Wound Mob. Our group name letter of generals. I'm just gonna keep that one. Our group symbol. Let's see. What was it? Our plant. We're the baby toes succulent. An image of a baby toes succulent. I don't know why, but I find that hilarious. I told Velocity about that, and she thought it was pretty funny. Problems. No prepared honey badger. Destins available. Wombat long. Alright, I need to fix that. We'll get our gear out there. Spend more times on names, right? Hey Georgie, how's it going? This is the first reaction. I've played about 30 hours of Dwarf Fortress. I've never played before Steam release. So we're starting off with let's see, you have other skills. This is going to be our town leader. He's adequate at persuasion, negotiating, judge of interest, and appraiser. I think that's all that he's got. Then we have our miner here, the proficient in mining, proficient in masonry. I think that's, yeah, we got 5 points. Yeah, couldn't remember if we get 10. And we got an armorer here who's proficient armor smith and proficient stone carver. Carpenter, proficient carpentering and gem cutting. Farmer who's proficient with planting and I believe cooking. Yep, cooking. And we got a brewer and the weaponsmith, brewer / weaponsmith, and then doctor. Wound dressing, diagnostics, surgeon, bone doctor, and suture. Yeah, the trader's going to be the one that does all the managing of everything. But they'll learn record keeping and stuff like that. So the one thing to remember in this game that I didn't realize when I first started was that they learn. Like the dwarves will learn. Plus people will come in. Okay. Items. 15 cave lobster. We have 210 points left. So I'm looking for food. Meats. I add just one of everything, kind of cheesing this up. What I've read is that if you add one of everything, it comes with a barrel. It comes with a barrel, so you get free, or bins, or what, bins, I believe. So you get free bins or barrels, which is really nice if you go into a location that doesn't have any, trees. Thankfully, we don't really have to worry about that. Yep, kind of cheesing it, but hey, I'll take it. Put those in there. We've got some thread, got some rope, quivers. I added a bit of charcoal just to help with the furnacing. And then 15 of each rum there. And then, like I said, extra picks. We got some anvils. I'm gonna start with additional plump helmet seeds or spawns for our drink. And I think I'm missing something. Roosters, hens, boar, sow, cats, dogs. Because I don't remember having this many points left. Single-use packaging? Dude, it works. It works. Those fish were live animals? You're right. Don't need stones, bags, anything like that. So I got 174 points. Is there anything you guys would suggest bringing. I mean, I guess I could bring an extra set of armor. Maybe another axe. But I look at it this way. We start with 7 people. We have 3 battle axes, 4 picks. That's 7 weapons. $60 liquid. Excuse my sniffles. It's cold here in Florida, which I'm not hating. Breeding pairs of cats. We got 1 male, 2 females. Same with dogs. 1 male, 2 females. Same with pigs. Oh, I got this reversed. There you go. There you go. 2 females, 1 male, 2 females, 1 male. And then hens and roosters. Some of the shear lay eggs. That's a good one. Did you sacrifice for that? Dude, I was so happy. It's kind of cold in Florida. I'm using air quotes, by the way. Is this similar to RimWorld? This is where RimWorld got a lot of inspiration from. When you first start off here, it says losing is fun. You just remember losing is fun, and that's the hardest difficulty on RimWorld. Let's go with some sheep. Yaks. You can get milk from yaks, right? That's 100 points, though. I don't have enough money for 2 of them. All these are expensive. Lamb. You can shear lamb. Lambs and ewes. The ram and lamb. That's 21. That's 21. I'm just basically what you're doing now is you're using prepared carefully. Which is, you know, what you do on the rim. There we go. All right. All right. Dwarven outpost, you've arrived after a journey from the mountain homes into the foreboding wilderness beyond. Your harsh trek has finally ended, and your party of 7 to make an outpost for the glory of all of Summerit. There are no supplies left, but with stout labor comes sustenance, whether by bolt, plow, or hook. Provide for your dwarves. You are expecting a supply caravan just before winter dooms you, but it is spring now. Enough time to delve secure lodgings. Or the dingoes get hungry. That's right, the dingoes eat the babies. A new chapter for Dwarven history begun here in this place. Wound mob. Strike the earth. Can't you spend those points on more skills? No, you get 10 skill points. So this is our map. We are on top of a mountain. Our elevation is 38. We're actually not even on the mountaintop. We can go up 1 more level. And you can see all the trees and all that stuff. If we zoom in a little bit, you can see us. Here's us. Oops. We have some trees out here. We've got some other stuff happening here. Lakes, rocks, all that jazz. Here's our river. And if you hit F1, you go right back to where your caravan is. And then let's see. We've got Locum. So we can just click down here. We got Abak, who is our miner. Minkot, who is our carpenter. Urist is our armorer. Locum is our farmer. Endok is our brewer. Id is our diagnosticist, our doctor. And Disamba, Sure. Is going to be our expedition leader. So, what we will do is we will go into here and we will start setting up roles for people in a little bit. To keep a roof on you, this, yes. Yeah, so what I was thinking is actually digging right into the wall here and then doing our dig site up here. So let's get some stuff set up here. So first we're going to do is we're going to set up a pen. We'll do something relatively large here. And then we'll put all of our animals in it with the exception of the cats and dogs. So our ewes and ewes, so our rams, sheep, hens, roosters, yak, and camel that randomly came with us. We'll go in here. So people will start bringing them in here. And then we are going to dig 3 rows in here. Right through there. And we are going to dig down. Yeah, we'll do that. And then we're going to get rid of all of this here. There we go. Well, let's go ahead and get our labor going. So, see, right now, our doctor's not going to have much to do, and our expedition leader's not going to have much to do. So I'm going to get them both in here with picks minings. All right, and let me turn the music down a bit. I don't know if it's loud for you guys. It's pretty loud for me. That should be better. It was like capping. It wasn't blasting over because you can't, but it was capping at the maximum I allowed it, which is negative 20 decibels. All right, and then we will watch our dwarves get started on our first bit. You'll see everybody start dragging animals over. And they'll be put into this pen area that we're going to have just outside of our base here. And then we were going to need some trees cut down, so we'll go ahead and cut down some trees. And since we are building north here, I don't want to cut trees here because if you cut their roots out, the cave of the roof of your cave will collapse. We don't necessarily want that. So what I might do is, now that we have this being built out here, I might drop down a level here. This is all sand. We'll dig this out here. There's some underwater aquifers there. And we'll drop down another level here. That way we go a little deeper. And then we have fire clay down here. And then from here, we'll come up a few, and now we will start squaring up. This will be just a drop-off point. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. In your, Georgie, the objective is to go deep. The deeper you go, the more riches you find, the more random stuff you can find. For example, you might go down and find some like underground trees that you can harvest, or you can find underwater aquifers and lakes and rivers and stuff. You can also find some bad stuff under there. There's a bunch of stuff that can happen. Magma? That's true. That's true, you can find magma. So what we're going to do here is we are now going to start our first stockpile zone. First of many. Geez, we got sand all up in here. Might want to drop it down another level, but for now, let's do one. Okay. We're going to accept this. We're going to customize it. We're going to allow everything except corpses. No corpses, and then no refuse. So no skulls, no corpses, no body parts, none, nothing like that. And then no corpses of any kind. No aardvark men. My last encounter, my last fortress I had got overrun by a were moose. Came in and I didn't have proper defenses set up and it killed my children. Then everyone spiraled into a crazy sadness and they all killed themselves. C'est la vie. Alright, so we do have more sand here, so we're probably going to drop down another level. Try to get out of the sand. So we'll dig down here. Alright, so everyone's going to take their time now. You'll see everybody coming up here, grabbing stuff. So they're going to start grabbing stuff after they've got all their animals in here, which they do. They already have now. We've also chopped down some wood, which is nice. We'll haul that away soon. But everyone's going to clear out this this wagon here that's now broken, which does us no good. So after we clear everything, we're going to go ahead and disassemble the wagon, get us a little bit of wood. Oh yeah, dude, they got so mad. Like someone's kid got kidnapped and then they went crazy. It was sad. How old are you? And to interact with UI in this game, I'm asking around for a general point of interest because I find younger folks tend towards the non-pulsed. So I am 39 or 40, I don't remember. Welcome in, by the way, Lotus. I'm 39 or 40, I don't remember. No, I'm 39. Quick maths there. I tried to get in a Dwarf Fortress with the DOS level interface, and it was so overwhelming. And I know the game is so old and has so many... Who's fighting? River otters and dogs? Could you guys just not right now? I don't have time. Are you bleeding? Are you dying? She's terrified while in conflict. Is river otters overcome by terror? They're both terrified. What's up, Ethan? How's it going, man? I reinstalled every driver I could possibly think of. So I'm running a test stream now with a game that I'm very much enjoying. Could you guys... I don't have anything set up, so if you die... Oh, somebody threw up. No official position. That's nice. Is my dog just mean? Very good sense of position in her own body. Good feel. Shortage of patience, poor creativity, and poor focus. But yeah, I truly tried to get into the DOS version, and I was I'm a remedial child after 10 plays so far. Play Cataclysm, Dark Days Ahead, right? I tried so hard to get into it, but I couldn't. I tried on 3 separate attempts, and I even like followed tutorials, and I got the what was it, the noob texture pack to try to like be better. Yeah. But agents I've been able to see on here. Yeah, well, I haven't been able to stream. I haven't streamed for 2 weeks because I've been trying to fix this issue. And I was getting so frustrated to the point where like it wasn't a healthy type of frustrated. So I'm hoping that I fix things. So far, we've been going for about 40 minutes and it's been good. All right, so our dog just bullied an otter to death almost. And the thing is just running around puking everywhere now. Ran into the water. Just throwing up all over the water. I don't know, man. That's just what otters do, I guess. Oh yeah. Yeah, this game is so in depth and so crazy. And that's one of the things that I'm enjoying about it. Actually, you know what? We don't need wood in here at the moment. Take wood out. No wood, no rocks. Excuse me, hiccups. I don't want that stuff in here at the moment. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Dwarf Fortress. This was recorded live at twitch.tv/Trusten on December 19th, 2022. I'm live most days over there at twitch.tv, so if you'd like to catch me live, see you over there.